opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. Always excited for starting out the new season right, and they find themselves playing against Minnesota. Last season they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Minnesota, Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Towns is out there with Garnett, and it's Rubio in at the 1. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night, first game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft, suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant, stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Los Angeles on D. It's a three-point game. The dish to Martin. Kobe with the steal. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Clarkson kicks to Hibbert. Knocked loose. Wiggins with it. To the left wing. Martin the screen. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. Free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Now here's Bryant. Hibbert up top, kicks it to Clarkson. From downtown, it's rebounded by Towns. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Rubio outside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
A lot of comparisons have been made about Andrew Wiggins. Kobe Bryant, in fact, Clark went as far as to say that he sees a lot of himself in Wiggins as a player.
Ultimate compliment there. That's exactly what Kobe Bryant just gave him. Wiggins has the chance to reach that level, I think.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Russell kicks to Kobe. Here's Randle. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
Talking about Kobe, seeing Wiggins as a young version of himself. The skill set Wiggins has is eerily similar to that of a young Kobe.
Timberwolves leading by 3. It's stolen by Randle. On the wing, Kobe. From the wing. And the shot is long.
For me, the one thing that set Kobe apart and made him a champion really was his work ethic. If Wiggins can improve and work like Kobe did, then like Kobe, the sky could be the limit.
Here's Towns. That's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Bryant. Randall with a screen for Kobe. Inside, Towns with the steal. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Lakers trail by 5. Now the feed to Kobe. Passes it to Clarkson. Back to Bryant for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Minnesota. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Got that one up quick. Rubio's got his second basket of the game.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
The drive by Bryant deflects the pass and stolen by Wiggins. Martin kicks to Rubio. Now the pass to Wiggins. Six on the shot clock. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And the shot is good.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Very strong start to the career last year of Andrew Wiggins out of Kansas. Just 1 year with the Jayhawks. Came out strong early on, and Clarkie never slowed down.
Yeah, found his stride early and just kept strutting his stuff right to the tune of Rookie of the Year.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it? And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Here's Rubio. Wiggins outside. It's stolen by Bryant. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rubio with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. And for the Lakers, without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person. Clark stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 10. Back to Russell. Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Rejected by Kobe. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And that one good from Clarkson.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
To the middle. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Rubio. Garnett's got his first points in this one.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now, here is Russell. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. That is good. And so it's Minnesota with it. They lead by 4. Outside, Martin. He kicks it to Towns. 11 feet away. Great tee that time from Hibbert.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him. That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Lakers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here is Bryant. He's got 10. And it's Russell in the corner. Pocket 6. Down low. Here's Hibbert. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man. Listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Now here is Martin. He feeds it to Rubio. Towns with it. Randall on him. Towns, the pass to Martin. To the inside. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 6. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Kobe dishes to Russell. Kobe against Wiggins. There's the 3. And it's Bryant missing.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Steps back and drains the jump shot. Kobe's got 12.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Randall, a screen on Martin. Clarkson, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Clarkson's got his second basket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Feeds to Martin. Shoots it up. Rebound by Kobe.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hibbert, the pass to Russell. Clarkson dishes to Hibbert. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
The first free throw is good.
And with Kobe, who's just so skilled, that critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learned how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American players.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, for Kobe's statement, it's hard to measure something like skill with metrics. I mean, you look at shooting and free throw percentages, and there isn't too much of a difference between U.S. and European players.
And he nails the third.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Miller kicks to Muhammad. Looking for Pekovic, he gets it there. Comes up empty down low.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And it's Kobe missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Miller outside. Pass to Pekovic. The Lakers with the rebound. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Russell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Chang, a screen. Dishes it to Pekovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Wiggins outside. Steps back and fires. Rebound the Lakers.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Really left alone that time. Muhammad's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers trail by 6. Kobe with it, now defended by Muhammad. Kobe kicks to Clarkson. Picked by Randall. Shot off the screen. It's deflected. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Fires the 3. And the Lakers get it back. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Russell passes to Kobe. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his second personal foul.
You know, when you're bad or struggling in the West, things can go south in a hurry. I mean, the Wolves ended with the worst record in the league last year at 16-66, and a lot of those losses came in their conference.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, last season, the Wolves did struggle in conference, as was expected. 7-45 against the rest of the Western Conference.
Listen, nothing harder in sports than learning how to win. And there's no doubt that Minnesota took a lot of lumps as a young team last season. 3 of those conference wins that you mentioned, though, did come against playoff teams. So there's that little silver lining of hope.
Here's Hibbert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Lakers in 5th.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert.
Talk about a terrific game for Hibbert. He's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Here's Muhammad. Offensive rebound.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket. A gift.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Now here's Kobe. He's got 17. Hibbert with a screen for Russell. Back to Bryant. Uncovered. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Clarkson dishes to Bryant. Kicks it to Hibbert to the left wing. Outside Bryant. And it's Hibbert in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bryant in the post. Muhammad covering. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. There's the dish to Wiggins. Sweet little floater. Wiggins has got 13.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Randall with a screen for Kobe. Cans it from downtown.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Minnesota in the lead. Miller kicks to Muhammad. Offline with his 3. LA's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Bryant gets a wide open look, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Tang. It's deflected. The Lakers shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. And here's Kobe for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Kobe's got 13 points in just this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
Bryant is doubled. And there's Randall on the assist from Kobe. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Such a wide open look. 8 points for Shabazz Muhammad.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And Andre Miller, what a virtuoso floor general he has been. By far the career leader in assists among active players. Over 1,000 more assists than the next guy on the list, which is Chris Paul.
On defense, Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Clarkson passes to Bryant. Russell dishes to Kobe. Back to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Hibbert, 6 on the shot clock, and he gets the bucket. And now it's 27 points for Kobe Bryant. Getting back to Miller last year, he was 16th in the league, which is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, a couple of things happened. I thought he slowed down a little, and he was playing behind John Wall. That led to the fewest minutes per game of his career. And the rest of his stats kind of follow suit.
And Muhammad gets it to go. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Corky Dang. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Miller. Begovic with a screen. Here's Muhammad, and it's sent back by Bryant. And the shot is good.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Randall no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And at the top of the key, Towns. Muhammad with it. Russell's there. Muhammad, no luck. Lakers trail by 3. And it's Bryant in the corner. He dishes it to Hibbert, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Towns.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Minnesota. Martin comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Garnett with a screen on Russell. He took good advantage of that screen. 9 points here for Ricky Rubio.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Randall a screen on Martin. Clarkson kicks to Bryant. They double team Kobe. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. They get it back. And with that shot, the Minnesota Lynx cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Hibbert.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Rubio, the pass to Martin. Kicks it out to Rubio. Fires the 3. They get it back. Garnett. The shot, no good. Lakers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. The shot by Bryant, no good. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Hibbert against Garnett. Poked away, and so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last.
Let's take a look at Ricky Rubio. Some stats on him. Good season for him last year. Put up about 10 points per game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he'd like to put last year behind him, hoping for a much better showing this time around.
Yeah, it was a year to forget, clearly. Clean slate now, though. He just needs to stay positive.
And there's Muhammad. That's good on the assist from Kevin Martin.
Assisted.
Martin's got 3 assists tonight. Lakers trail by 4. Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season, and their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home, and I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin, there's a lot to be salty about in Laker land, so can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seats.
.131 left to play in the first half. Towns, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
First free throw is good. And Towns drops them both.
And last season, really a tale of 2 halves for the Wolves. When Ricky Rubio returned from injury, they just looked so much more in sync as a team.
And with that shot, the Minnesota League is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kobe. Well, the Wolves improved just very slightly last year in terms of wins, Clark. The quality of play on the floor, though, was visible.
Yeah, and the team's point differential was a lot better with Rubio in the lineup. They did have some big wins over quality teams, and Rubio's impact was certainly noticeable.
.119 left in the first half. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Muhammad. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. Back to Rubio. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Just absolute domination in this one for Rubio. 9 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Kobe kicks to Hibbert. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And he gets it to go. 14 points for Shabazz Muhammad.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
This one for 3. But they'll get another chance. Great D that time from Martin.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Here's Kobe. That one wide left. Rubio. The shot is off. And the first.
Kobe, what encourages you in what you've seen from the team's offense?
We're playing hard. You know, our bigs are really working tonight. You know, they're really running the floor well. You know, they're rolling to the basket with a purpose.
Kobe, appreciate the time as always. Gentlemen.
All right, Doris, thank you.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. Andrew Wiggins was the man in the first. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and also 3 steals. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
One advantage has been their stellar rebounding. I mean, they're putting bodies on people, competing for the ball. It's simple, really. The team with more possessions has more opportunities to score. Wow.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, their defense was really inconsistent. They get a stop, then turn around and give up an easy bucket. That's why they allowed over 50% shooting. Their defense needs to be a lot more focused in the second half.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll...
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? He's got 30 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Yeah, and Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Checking out the group for Flip Saunders to start the second half. Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Garnett out there with Towns, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Back to Rubio. Garnett, the screen. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. That's a 2 from Martin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 8 points for Martin. The drive by Bryant. Clarkson dishes to Kobe. And there's the feed to Clarkson. Kobe with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And Randall throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Garnett the pass to Wiggins. Takes the 13-footer, and it's sent back by Bryant. It is flushed down with a nice jam. This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Martin. That's good. Martin's got 10 points in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Kobe. Hibbert with a screen for Russell. And Kobe, here we go. Wiggins with some nice D.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Rubio left side. Garnett the screen. And Rubio kicks to Garnett. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And guys, KG is so loved and has given so much to the area of Minneapolis, St. Paul, the state of Minnesota. He really views it as his home.
And Kevin, you started with him there in Minnesota when he got underway in the league. Fans love having him there and involved with the franchise again for sure.
And it's Martin missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The drive by Bryant, good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
The Timberwolves shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Wiggins against Kobe. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 17.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
Well, I tell you guys, when you look at this Wolves team, I mean, the outlook is really bright. A lot of young talent that's fitting together nicely. Good skill set. I think this group could be one to watch and really good going forward.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. That one is on Towns. So for the Timberwolves last year, Greg kind of traded into the top overall pick, getting the Wiggins deal, which means 2 consecutive years of having #1. They're beginning to put together the ingredients.
I think they have a core to ultimately be formidable when you talk about that Western Conference. And to pick up Zach LaVine in that same draft, that was a nice selection as well. And don't discount what Flip Saunders brings to the table in terms of coaching and teaching these young players.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Kobe Bryant. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
That one drops. He ties it up. Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the #2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency.
And, you know, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency if they have money. It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention, California is an attractive destination. Randall just giving them fits. 10 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
It's now been a decade since the Minnesota Timberwolves played postseason basketball. Last trip to the postseason for the Wolves back in 2004.
That was a long time ago. And if you're wondering, that is the longest playoff drought in the league currently. Wolves want nothing more than to get back to playing playoff basketball, and featuring the #1 pick in last year's draft will help.
Good way to start, you're right. And that one's good, Pekovic.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Clarkson dishes to Kobe. Hibbert at the elbow. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Good. And it's 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And, you know, even though the Wolves have been out of the playoffs so long, you get the sense it won't be too much longer. They've got a really nice core to build around, and I think could be special, especially Andrew Wiggins.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And as you mentioned, the Wolves could be back in the playoffs in due time. They are headed in the right direction. Some mistakes have been made along the way, but you have to like their future now.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Randall with the bucket.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Pass to Martin. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bryant for the finish, and he jams it with authority.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Levine kicks to Towns. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Towns has got 13 points.
And that was Pekovic with the nice screen. And I tell you what, as big as he is, he can really put a screen on him.
Here's Wiggins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
So just take a look at what Wiggins has done tonight. 18 points, and he's stolen the ball 4 times.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 6. Now Kobe, 43 points in the game. To the inside, Hibbert, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
Shoots from the elbow. Towns, the pass to Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter. He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And it seems every season we see a player try and play through an injury. Sometimes it provides a boost with heroics, but it can lead to serious damage long term. It's a common practice we see, and some guys are pretty cavalier about it.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Greg, a lot of NBA players do play through injury. Last year, for instance, LaMarcus Aldridge played most of the regular season with a thumb injury that required surgery. Mike Conley, Clark Kellogg, we saw in the postseason play with the mask with a facial fracture.
Yeah, and it's hard to make a blanket statement if it's good or bad for guys to do that. You just hope the player heeds the doctor's advice and doesn't do any further damage by playing injured.
And the one thing you can typically count on from Roy Hibbert is great rim protection. Last year, he dipped a little, down to 1.5 blocks a game from over 2 the year before, but shooters still had to account for him every time they drove to the rim.
Another miss by Minnesota. Lakers leading by 10. And here's Russell. 8 points for him. To the inside, stolen by Levine. They set the pick. The pass to Pekovic. The shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Well, getting back to Hibbert, last year was a down one for him in a few areas. He put up his lowest points per game average since his rookie year. Clark, his minutes in general were way down.
Yeah, and I think he may be at a bit of a crossroads in his career right now. A couple of years ago, signed the big contract. He's got the talent and he's got the desire. I think it's just a matter of him having the confidence that will lead to consistency.
Kobe kicks to Randall. Pass to Clarkson. Russell dishes to Hibbert, the 17-footer. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Levine's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. And Bryant kicks to Hibbert. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Levine. He's covered by Clarkson. And Hibbert with the block. Lets a floater go. And that one's good. Bryant's got 48.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Here's Levine. He's covered by Clarkson. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Andre Miller. Clarkson passes to Russell. He kicks to Randall. Picked by Randall. Clarkson dishes to Kobe. Bryant is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Randall's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Levine kicks to Muhammad. Here's Pekovic, and Hibbert with the block. And he recovers it. Pekovic with a screen. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Levine.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Hibbert, and he jams it with authority.
Kobe with the brilliant assist that time.
55 seconds left in the third. Wiggins outside. And Hibbert with the block. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Fires for three. And it's Kobe missing.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Levine can't hit.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
That's tipped, but he stays with it. Just 3 to shoot. Clarkson. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
And Kobe drops them both. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Timberwolves trail by 12. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Towns, the pass to Muhammad. 6 to shoot. Here's Martin. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Lakers leading by 9. Clarkson with the ball. Back to Bryant. Right side, Russell. Hibbert with a screen on Rubio. Here's Clarkson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 12.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Here's Rubio. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Towns. Puts one up from 19. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Here is Russell. Outside, Kobe. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Out to the wing. To the left side wing. Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Feeds to Muhammad. Rubio against Russell. Pulls it up. Misses off the right iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the paint. It's tipped. Outside Bryant. On deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Kobe's got 53.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Muhammad dishes to Rubio. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, I tell you what, Ricky Rubio has everything you want out of a player except one thing. He has to learn to shoot it better. Rubio can defend, he can pass, he can lead a team, but until he becomes a better shooter, I think he's going to short-circuit his potential.
And back to Ricky Rubio for a moment, who certainly is the hub of what this team does, averaging over 8 assists a game for his career through last season. If he can stay healthy, gain some weight, this is a guy to watch.
It really is. And listen, they're also built now for him because they got those great athletic wings. And if he can shoot it a little bit better, I mean, I think he's going to have more opportunities to spread the floor and drive and make plays. And for his first 4 seasons in the league, never hit over 38%. That's not going to get it done at the highest level.
And Muhammad gets it to go.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Rubio against Russell. Kobe draws the double. Pass to Clarkson. Lakers working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Russell, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Garnett goes in. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. Bryant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Russell. To the inside. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's the break. Here's Martin. It's tipped. 9 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Lakers leading by 9. Russell kicks to Clarkson. 3-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dishes it to Martin. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Rubio the pass to Garnett. Here's Martin. Got that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Here's Bryant. Misses and the dry spell continues. Timberwolves trail by 7. In the corner, it's Martin. To the middle. Garnett kicks to Muhammad. Here's Pekovic. Some solid defense from Bryant.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Fast break, Minnesota. Up top, Rubio. He's guarded by Russell. Rubio left side. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Russell. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Minnesota making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And he's good on the second.
And Kobe Bean Bryant, the only 30,000-point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that. And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists.